What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Games. We're on episode 35. I'm here as always with James. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good.
That's good, man. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Uh,
can't wait.
Hell yeah, dude. Family, food, drinks. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, this is our episode for the week. It's a little bit earlier in the week than usual. Uh,
Oh
but
yeah, dude, it's Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, it's Wednesday. We usually do someday in the weekend. We
Yeah.
obviously won't do another episode this week, so I don't know actually because I'll be out of country 1 week from today. I'm going on vacation.
So we won't have one for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we could either.
Nah, dude, enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, I'll definitely enjoy my vacation. We might
We
have maybe one more episode this year, maybe, and
yeah,
that'll be like our
game of the
game
year
of the year
spectacular.
type of shit.
I'm
And then we might
gonna
even take.
wear uh, I'm gonna wear a tuxedo and a top hat.
There
For
you
that.
go. Good luck with it. You gonna rent one? Like I don't know.
I'm gonna jump a fucking magician, dude, and kick his ass and take his fucking
There
duds.
you go. uh, we might only have like one more episode this year, and then after the end of the year, we might. I don't know. I was thinking maybe we would take a week or two off after that. Try to figure out because we do want to do the Twitch shit, but we want to get
Yeah,
we want to get some art and stuff done to the channel and maybe do some stuff, like just get some of that stuff
is
we've.
there that I need to bounce off you after this.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely talk some of that afterwards. So expect probably, we're gonna do the one episode at the end of the year sometime, and then maybe mid January
That sounds good.
we'll
So we
we'll
can
do
get like our shit together before we start on the new year.
Yeah,
Because there's a
exactly.
couple things that we want to do, that you brought up also, and that we need to try to maybe get together sometime before next year and iron out that stuff
Right, right. So yeah,
and like how we're gonna do that.
yeah, we're gonna we're gonna continue to do the podcast, but we also want to do a couple other things, just to make stuff a little bit more interesting. You know what I mean? New year, new stuff to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to figure out something with my lighting, you know.
I
I
actually
need to
bought
figure out a
some.
place to where I need like an actual place to sit with some good lighting for this.
Yeah, I bought some cheap lighting from Walmart.com that I haven't used in a while, but I could just pull that back out. Like it's like these two lamps that
So you can actually see like because you're fine, but like me, you can only see like half my face.
right. Yeah, I guess my living room's pretty well lit though. Like,
Yeah, I live in a fucking dungeon, so
well, that
even when
might
it's
change
like,
soon too. By the time next
yeah,
year
that'll
rolls
be
around.
good. I
Yeah.
got some ideas, dude. So it'll be
Okay.
it'll be nice. That'll be the best if that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So, like I said, we got some new ideas. Uh, all that. Expect at least one more episode this year, and then
We should go all out though. Try and maybe make it an extra long episode.
okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. We can talk more about that later, obviously.
Yeah.
But anyways, what you been playing? I know there's a game you've been playing that I've been playing quite a bit of too. So
Oh, really?
I think didn't you say you started Rage 2?
Oh, yeah, I did. Because of fucking Days Gone. Okay, I'll just start with Days Gone. I've been playing Days Gone still. Like, I went back to it after did I talk about beating Outer Worlds last time? I think I did.
Did you? I think you might. Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah. Okay, so I beat Outer Worlds, and then I went back to Days Gone because I enjoy that game. Like, it's a really good game. It's something that keeps me entertained before school. Like, I have a single player game that I play before school, and then when I come home at night, I usually tend to go towards Overwatch. So,
Right. Overwatch. I did notice. Speaking of that, they did have a another trailer that they dropped. That was like,
oh, for Overwatch 2?
yeah, it had like it wasn't a cinematic trailer like the first one. It was more like, oh,
This
let's
is what you're
show
doing.
off the story mode a little bit more and the hero
I want to
mission
watch
shit
it.
like that.
Oh man, I wish I
Yeah.
would have watched it before we started, dude, because then I'd be fucking probably going off about bullshit on that game. Get ready to see the
Yeah.
chat light up, dude. Like a
Right.
fucking Christmas tree.
For real.
If it's gonna do what I think it's gonna do and what it's gonna be, then I don't see why anybody is okay with this.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem it seems more like Overwatch 1.5 than a full
Yeah.
entry for sure. Like they should.
And especially like if the story mode is gonna be on the multiplayer maps, then I'm gonna be pissed. At least have a set of single player maps, or what, not single but story driven maps, instead of
Yeah,
just taking the ones from the game that might happen to be a setting in the I don't know. It's just
it's weird. It's
yeah. Like I said, like
fucking weird. It's
yeah, I want to fucking strangle somebody.
Yeah.
I get mad thinking about it.
Yeah, the craziest part about it is it's like, oh well, the PvP is gonna be the same, and all the shit that's gonna be in Overwatch 2 and the PvP is gonna be in Overwatch 1's PvP, and it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? Like, either commit to this being a 2 or don't do it at all, or make it a DLC.
Dude, that's what they should have just done from the get-go, man.
It should have been like fucking how Destiny drops those $30 fucking DLCs every once in a
and it's like a
while.
huge DLC.
Yeah.
It's like in a whole nother story thing.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why they didn't just go that route. Instead of calling it Overwatch 2. And that logo also just shows you how much effort they put into it.
Right? They just fucking drew the logo with the 2.
Fucking 2 next to it. It's like, come on. We're getting a little off track. You were talking about Days Gone.
Oh yeah. I don't know. That game's cool. It's like, it reminds me of Assassin's Creed, the first one.
Right. Where the second one's gonna have so much more potential.
Yeah, exactly. I was just, I don't know. It's like you get on your bike, you go do a story mission, you come back, good on your bike, do a story mission, which is fine, dude. Like, and the moment to moment gameplay is getting better and better as I unlock more things and like start fucking with the hordes a little bit more, and like the story's pretty interesting, dude. Like, it's really not that bad. Like,
yeah,
I like how your character is like, I'm working with Iron Mike's camp a bunch.
Yeah.
And you go out there.
I like it.
Yeah, dude, I like his character. And like, you go out there and you're like, hey, dude, like, check out what this horde's doing.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, how the fuck do you even know so much? You know, I don't know. I like how the story's going.
Yeah.
What's confusing me is the mission structure.
It's very confusing.
Because I don't know where to go next, and if they tell me to go do something, it's like a side mission, and there's no main mission available.
Yeah, it's weird to know what the critical path in that game is.
You kind of just got to keep doing the next one.
Yeah.
I think.
It seems to not have one almost. Like, it's almost designed to where it wants you to do everything.
Yeah, and you do it through the story though, which is
Yeah,
weird. But it's
really
its own side mission also.
yeah, and they have those parts in the game where it's like, oh well, we don't have a main story mission for you, so just go out and do some jobs. You know, there's like parts in the
Yeah,
game where it's like that.
you got to
And
wait around.
yeah, so you like go out and you do like a couple of the side missions, and then it's like, okay, now we got a real mission for you. Yeah, that game's not a perfect game.
I think
Whatsoever.
I honestly think it should have waited for the next. It needed a lot of work, and it still does, like performance wise. That's why I stopped playing it, dude.
Yeah, I remember it, talking about it back, whenever I played it, how it had like a lot of performance issues. Sounds like they haven't fixed that completely.
No, like what
That
turned me off is like at night. You know how there's more fucking zombies or freakers or whatever they're called. There's more freakers out at night, right?
Yeah, the freaks come out at night, man.
So, dude, they said that in the fucking game too. I was like, what is this, dude? Come
Did they
on.
really? I didn't know
Yeah. He was
that.
like, yeah, the freaks come out at night, man. And I was like, this guy all serious saying the freaks come out at night? And then I
Right.
automatically hear that Houdini song.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I'm riding during the day and I really don't have any performance issues.
Mhm.
Um it's been okay. It stutters here and there. But at night it's like a constant fucking stutter because there's so like many freaks out, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that also. Like, are you on the second map? Like going up
No,
north?
dude, I'm still like fucking. I'm
Oh
about to
yeah,
go
Iron
there
Mike.
because
Oh yeah, he's about to
my
show you.
guy.
He's Iron Mike's the one that like is like, here's how you get up here, and then yeah,
I'm
yeah, you're
about
getting
to help
close to that
them, dude.
part. Yeah. Okay.
I'm about to help them do like a big story thing, and
Okay.
I think after that is probably when I go up to the next area.
Yeah, that area. I don't know if they fixed that area or not. I
It
hope
was
they did
fucking
for your
bad.
sake, but the performance issues in that area were a problem.
Oh
It
man,
was like, wow. Like, I
I don't
don't
know
know.
if I'm gonna finish it, dude. Like, I'm kind of. That really got me down to the point where I just stopped it. I was like, dude, I can't handle this. Like,
Yeah,
it's like stuttering every time I'm driving, and it's like this. It
yeah.
caused me to run into shit. Like, I'm like, fuck this, dude. Fuck this game, and I turned it off. So, and then I didn't have really anything to play, so I started playing Rage 2.
Oh yeah,
The game's
Rage 2.
fun.
It is fun.
It's
Like
like a weird mix of Doom and Borderlands or something.
Doom, Borderlands, and kind of Far Cry ish. I would say.
Yeah, Far Cry for sure. Yeah, because of
Yeah,
the little outposts and stuff.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It is weird. Uh, I've played it for almost 6 hours now. Like,
okay.
I would say like the one big thing that's kind of whatever about the game is actually driving place to place.
Yeah, that
There's like
sucks.
a
It's like Mad
lot of
Max.
emptiness in this game, like driving place to place, and it's like, I don't know. But other than that, like once you get into the combat, it's like fast, fluid, like really fast paced,
Yeah, it's
fun
fun.
combat.
It's like Doom combat almost.
But then whenever you get in those areas, it's like it does the video game thing of, oh, there's this many storage containers and this,
Yeah.
that. And it's like it slows that down to a halt because somebody like me, in my mind, it's like, well, I want to find all the storage containers, so now I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
walk
how I
around
am.
this area after I've murdered everybody
Murdered everybody.
and fucking like find
Look
all
for
the
shit.
storage containers, which the lids of the storage containers are pink, and everything in the fucking game is pink, which makes it like that much harder to find the shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I actually really, like I said, I played it for like 3.5 hours today and like 2 hours yesterday. So yeah, I'm out obviously digging it. It's the perfect like anti Death Stranding game.
Yeah, because you're just
Yeah,
murdering shit.
yeah, you're like it's a huge like action game. You know that Death Stranding obviously was not at all, and this is
Yeah,
exactly what I needed after beating that game. It's like, all right, now I want to
like a
play
palate
an
cleanser.
action game. Yeah, it's a good palate cleanser after Death Stranding. That game came
Yeah.
out last year, right? Rage 2.
No, I thought it came out this year, like around the time of Days Gone.
Did it? Oh, I think you're right. I think it came out in like February.
Yeah, because I already had a save there, and I rented it, and I remember renting it just for the night and kind of just trying it out to see if I would want to buy it.
Hmm. I think you're right. It came out like in February. Because didn't Far Cry New Dawn come out this year as well?
Yeah, I think it did.
Wow. Nobody's
I
talking
don't
about
know.
that game.
I can't fucking
I want
look
to
it
look
up right
that up
now.
real quick. I will. Hold on.
Yeah, but I'm
Rage
pretty. I want to
2
say they did because there was a bunch of games in the beginning of the year.
release date.
At least Rage came out. I know Rage came out.
I think you're right about that. I think it was like May 14th, 2019.
Yeah,
Wow. So that was like right next to Days Gone. And then Far Cry.
that was February or something.
Yeah, I think so. What was the name of the game? Far
New
Cry
Dawn.
what? New Dawn. When did you come out?
I'm gonna say February.
Yep, February 15th.
I
Wow.
almost said Valentine's Day, dude.
It that game felt like it came out forever ago. Far Cry New Dawn,
Yeah, well, it's
like
because they fucking are cannibalizing Far Cry now.
every year, almost around the
No,
same time, they have another Far Cry game.
every year? No, dude. Because they came out with remember they came out with 4 and then they came out with the caveman one like right after that, like 7 months after, because they just reused the
Yeah,
map.
yeah, you're right.
And then it's been fucking like on some weird cycle ever since.
And then 5 came out, and I feel like it
New
was
Dawn
like
came out like 6 months later.
7 months later because it was the same map again, pretty much. So
Yeah, but just apocalyptic.
yeah, that pink apocalyptic look, just like fucking Rage 2 did.
Yeah.
The neon colors and shit. Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
I'm
I can't
enjoying
believe
it.
both
Like,
of those games came out this year. Like I thought they came out last year.
yeah, I had to like check myself too because I was like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure this came out this year.
That game might. I wouldn't call it like my favorite game this year, but it might like be up there in my list now, just because it's like a fun first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that's what I'm trying to do right now is kind of catch up on games that I didn't get to play or games that I thought I should have played.
Yeah, that's a good
At
idea.
least through like Game Pass and the avenues that I can. I'm
Yeah,
not going out and
to
buying
not
them.
break the bank. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not the guys to be able to buy every single game and give you our opinions on all the games, but we try to play a lot for sure. You know,
Oh yeah.
we're not rich though. Give us money if
No.
you want us to play all the games. That's pretty much what I gotta say about
Hook it up.
that.
Change. You got some change?
Right. But yeah, I'm really digging Rage 2. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, game's really fun, dude.
I feel like it's a good like prequel of what Doom Eternal is gonna look like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Like you can choose if you want to be a woman or a man, right?
yeah, and then
Okay.
whoever you don't pick gets murdered immediately.
So I chose the girl,
Yeah.
and it's so funny when you look down at yourself, like it's still the man's body.
Is it? I didn't even really
Because I was like, because like it showed me look at my body because I reloaded a save that I had, you know. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just start here because I already played it. Why go back and play the tutorial again? I'll just figure it out.
Right.
And fucking, so I'm playing it, and I thought I was a guy because dude, the character looks down at themselves, and you got like these big ass arms and shit. You look ripped like a dude. You don't have no chest at all. Like, it's man, you can tell it looks like a guy. You know,
Is it that, or is it because of the whole armor? Like you're wearing a man's armor.
maybe
Remember,
you're
because
wearing a man's
you take that guy's armor.
yeah.
Remember in the very beginning. So
But
maybe,
dude, it's like it looks like you're some ripped ass bodybuilder,
yeah,
like dude. And then I heard the voice, and I was like, wait a second. I picked a chick, dude, because if I have the choice, I usually go for the girl
yeah,
because fuck it, no other game lets you do that. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with the other gender just to see how it works out. Like on
yeah.
Fallout games, I'm usually a girl, you know. Um, hey, good tip: if you're a chick in a Fallout game, you get this perk called Black Widow, and you could get away with some shit, dude, on guys. It's fucking great. I love it.
Just like in real
Side
life.
note. Yeah, dude. I was like, oh yeah, that perk is sick.
That's funny. That's awesome. I like games
Yeah.
that do stuff like that.
Yeah. But dude, I found that really weird. I was like, until you brought that up, you do put on a guy's armor.
Yeah.
And they're
But
like,
if
hey,
your
what's up,
arms are still
Ranger?
like really big, I don't know. That's
Dude,
kind of
her hands are like hulking. Like,
yeah,
Zarya must be up in that costume then, dude. Like, you must be
right.
Zarya,
Maybe, you know,
like a bodybuilder chick.
you're in like the post-apocalyptic world, so maybe, you know, maybe getting ready for, I don't know.
Do they show it? Show the chick in the
Don't they
beginning? I thought
show
they
the
do.
chick at the beginning? Yeah, because you have to choose who you got, and she
So I
seems like
don't
a
know.
kind of thin woman, kind of like your,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought
Oh,
it was like, I don't know. I thought maybe they just fucked up and they just didn't think anybody would notice.
probably. You're probably
I
right.
noticed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want my chicks to look like chicks in video games, not like dudes. I
Yeah.
don't know. That
That's
sounded
like in
really
the
bad
outer
the way I put that.
that's like in the Outer Worlds. The first time I loaded it up, and I was like, "Yo, I want to be a chick," and then it was like, they're like, "Okay," and then I went through all the heads, and they were all dudes' heads, and I was like,
Yeah, it's
"Wait a
like,
minute!"
dude,
I
these
said
developers, like,
female, and so then I had to reload the game, and then it fixed itself. I
I
was
don't
like,
know,
"Oh,
like, I don't know how hard it is to do that, but it's like, come on, man, it can't be that hard.
okay.
I mean, I see the other females in the game and they look normal, and then when you make your character, you look like some freak.
yeah,
Like, dude,
yeah."
what the fuck, man? But
Sometimes
maybe
it's
that's
funny to
because we
make
ain't
those
women,
crazy
dude.
ass characters. Yeah, true.
I don't know.
Yeah, Rage 2's pretty good video game. I enjoyed it quite a.
Now,
Or I
how
have
far, do
been
you have the
enjoying it.
power? Any powers yet?
I have a couple powers. Yeah,
Okay,
I
I only
have
have one.
like the push one. That's probably the one you got. And then
Yeah,
I have there's like a double jump that you get.
I got that too.
Okay, and then what else?
And then just the rage mode. That's all I
Yeah,
have.
the rage mode. I think that's all I got pretty much. Like I said,
And
I'm
dude,
like
when you start
trying
like it reminds me of like the way you play reminds me of Control almost.
yeah, because you get the little dash too, like the
Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
the yeah. Because oh yeah, there is like an upgrade for your double jump where you can like hover in the air for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. So
Huh.
it is kind of like control like that. Yeah,
Like first person though.
yeah.
I was sitting there playing. Have you gotten to like this part where you have to go on like a TV show?
I haven't played that yet. It's there, but I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't went to it yet.
I
It
was
seems like
playing
it's
that
gonna be
part.
pretty fun.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's pretty good, but it was kind of hard. Especially because I didn't know how to use my powers because I just loaded it up and I was there at the entrance and it was like the only place I could go. But
Bro, there's a shotgun that you get in the game
yeah,
that is like, you got that?
yeah, dude, it's legit. It's
Oh
like a
man,
super long range and then
bro.
like the
And
close
then
up.
whenever you do the overdrive, it's like becomes a beast, dude.
Yeah,
Like during the overdrive, you're like bah bah bah, and people are just going everywhere, dude. It's great.
yeah, the game is good, dude.
Yeah,
Uh, But when I was playing that part, dude, I'm like, this game feels like Control, but first person. Like, this is awesome.
yeah, yeah,
You know, all we need is telekinesis. And isn't that
yeah.
a,
I don't know if that's a power or not. It
I'm
might
pretty
be.
sure.
My next one I'm excited for is like this isn't even a spoiler because they showed it like early, like in trailers and shit. But like the ground pound, that shit
Yeah.
looks like it's gonna be pretty fun.
If I've always liked games with a good fucking ground pound, dude.
Control kind of has a shitty one.
You know, what has one of the, I'm pretty sure it's this game. Fucking not Infamous, but what came out at the same time and it was the same kind of game and the dude had a
Oh,
fucking crazy arm and it turned into an axe and like
prototype,
that had a good ass
prototype, and
ground and pound,
prototype
dude. Like
two.
you
Yeah,
would jump off the side of a building and just come down like
you know why that was? They had such a good ground and pound because the same developers of that game made that Hulk Ultimate Destruction game.
oh,
And
see, I
that is
never played that.
still one of the best
What,
games
you just go
featuring
around
the Hulk,
fucking people
dude.
up?
Bro, dude, like you just fuck buildings up. You make
Oh man.
you know the Edward Norton Hulk movie where he turns the car into boxing gloves?
Yeah,
That
you could do that.
started in Hulk Ultimate Destruction. That game came
Oh,
out like years
what
before.
game is that? What, I mean, what system?
Uh,
PS2?
the original Xbox, and I think it might have been on PS2 as well. But it was definitely on
Holy
the
shit, it's
original
that
Xbox.
era.
Yeah, that is a badass game, dude. Yeah, that's a good game. I would
Wow.
love to see like an HD remake of that game because it's like Prototype had a good story around like the mechanics of that game, but
It
Hulk,
was a good
I
game.
mean, Hulk had a story, but it was like I don't give a fuck about the story at all. I just want
I
to
want to
fuck.
smash.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're fucking Hulk, dude.
yeah, dude.
Um,
Like it was good. You gotta look up footage of this game. Like
yeah,
I'm
dude, I'm
sure it
definitely
looks
intrigued.
dated
I don't
as
know why I
fuck
didn't know
now.
about it.
I'm sure it looks dated as fuck now, but dude, like at the time, it was fucking awesome, dude. I wonder if it's on
Back
backwards
compat?
compat. Yeah, that'd be
Probably
great.
not, dude. I doubt it's some underground ass game like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Fuck.
Have you been playing anything else?
Just Overwatch, and yeah, that's it, dude. Because I've been going real hard on Days Gone, and then when I get home, I've been playing Overwatch. So,
Heck yeah.
just trying to get through those placements. People are fucking retards, man. I can't never get a good game. Um, I don't know. It took me like, it's getting very annoying, dude. Like, it took me like 15 minutes to find some people to queue up with, and then it took another 10 minutes to get in the game once we had
Damn,
a 6 stack. So I was like, God
that's
damn,
crazy.
dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I started doing the placements last night. But
I
that's
hope that
like
fixes the issue.
that shit takes a while, dude. Like,
Yeah. I told dude, they're like twice as long.
oh yeah,
The matches, because you get to rebuttal the person. It's just not, hey, let's take the fucking payload all the way there and we win and it's over. It's, hey, we're going to take the payload all the way to the end. And then now they get a chance to take it all the way to the end. And if they take it all the way to the end, we're going to go again and we're just going to keep going until somebody can't make it all the way to the end, or and then the other team passes them. I've been in a game where it was like 8-7.
Went back and forth, back and forth. I had a draw.
Oh yeah, those are good. Those are better than losses, dude. Because when you lose, you fucking lose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even a draw, dude. Like that game is so petty to where I got a draw and they took away 2 points of SR.
Damn.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you had to take away 2 points from me for what? Petty ass game.
I had to be a support
for
one of them.
Oh,
like, we really need a Moira. It's like, oh fuck, I don't really.
Yeah, people are crazy, dude.
And it's like, all right, fine, I'll be a Moira. I didn't have my mic on. I was just listening to what they were saying. It's like whatever. It was like,
dude, don't listen to people, dude.
I was doing
what you
really good one match, and then like the next match happened, and they were like, "Oh man, this fucking Moira sucks." It's like, dude, I don't fucking play support, dude. Like, I don't like.
Why'd you play support, dude?
Well, because I just want to get through all the placements. You know, you got to do 5.
No, you only have to do 1.
Oh.
Like, if you're going to main Reaper, just do damage and get it over with, dude, and then we can play together.
Oh, okay.
They place you for each.
I thought I had to do
No, dude.
Well,
they
fuck
place
that.
you for.
I'm never doing a fucking support placement ever again, dude. Like,
yeah, dude, they place you for each one that you do. So you could be bronze in. You could be low as fucking healer, right?
Yeah.
But then you could be gold in or platinum in fucking tank and the other one.
I got you. I thought I had to do 5 for each one.
No, dude, fuck that. That would take forever.
Damn, I could have probably did all my damage last night then.
Yeah, just knock it out.
I did like 2 support, 1 damage, and like 2 assault.
Tank?
Or I mean, not tank. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, knock that shit out, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
And then hopefully that fixes our issue because you haven't placed yet at all. So it's probably, I think it starts you at gold, and by the way you play, you either go up or down.
It's probably gonna be down.
Honest with dude, myself. Look, to tell you the truth, when I started my placements on PS4, I ended up in silver, like high silver.
Yeah.
So, and now like I let my son play, and now I'm climbing up. Last season I was like 1200. So, whatever. But you can play. There's like 1,000 SR gap that you can play. So like if I'm 1,200 and for some reason that you got 2,200, we could still play.
That's good. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I learned some things.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm so baffled at why we can't play together right now.
Yeah.
And the only reason I can think of is that you haven't placed ever.
Yeah.
And I've already placed.
Yeah.
So they're like, look at this scumbag, you know?
Look at this guy. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
They're like, look at this scumbag, dude, trying to get someone hooked on Overwatch.
Right. Shit.
But yeah, that's about it. I mean, Overwatch, Rage, and Days Gone. And now I don't know what I'm going to do about Days Gone, dude. I really like that game. It's a shame that I have to put it down because of some bullshit.
I would probably say try to power through it. But if it's getting that bad, then maybe just try to pick it up later.
Maybe I just need a break.
Yeah, take a break. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see it through. I like the story. I like everything. It's just the performance is fucking killing me.
Yeah. Yeah, there was parts where it got to me. But I played that game religiously for a good, week and a half, 2 weeks before I beat it. Something like that.
Yeah.
I want to say it took me. That That's just how I am with games, though. Whenever I get a new game, I'm just always like laser focused on trying to beat it.
Yeah, I would be like that with this game, dude. It's
Yeah,
just the fucking performance, man.
yeah. I even like I went to I was I was like thinking about what to play next after I beat Death Stranding, and I was like, do I want to go into Death Stranding and do like the side shit and start it? I was like, fuck, no, not right now. Maybe I'll get in a mood where I do want to do that shit, but
Yeah,
not right now. And that's whenever I was like, well, let me hop on the Xbox. I haven't really been giving the Xbox that much love.
yeah, it's
Uh,
fixed. It's all good. Like you can
yeah,
fuck with Game Pass now.
yeah, I can finally, I got the Game Pass Ultimate, so and I'll probably just keep that. Like, I did it to
Hey,
where,
there's a sale going on, dude.
ooh, I gotta do that.
Right
I
now.
want to go ahead and do uh, the PS Plus while it's on sale as well. Just so,
Oh, where is it at on sale?
well, on the store it's 40 instead of $60 a year.
I'm buying it because I've
Yeah,
been paying month to month until a sale came around.
yeah, $40 for a year is not bad. Uh, I did that last year, or the last time they had dropped it down to 40, I did it.
Yeah,
And it's like, well, fuck, ever re-upping at 60 if I can get it
yeah.
at 40 once a year. And it's like, it just stacks. So, like, I'm not going to get charged 60 until,
Your
it's
shit's done with.
yeah.
And if you buy one and then you buy one 6 months later, it's
Yeah.
not going to charge you
Yeah.
for another year and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like, fuck it, dude. I'd rather just pay $40 for whenever it's $40, and just
yeah,
you know, and that's gonna carry over to when I buy the PS5 next year, anyways. You know what I mean? So whatever.
exactly, dude. Yeah, the Game Pass right now is like $25 for 3 months for Game Pass Ultimate.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's like $50 for 3 months, dude.
Oh yeah,
After taxes, if you go and buy a card.
it's like yeah. So it's like, oh yeah. I usually just
So if you
yeah.
buy like the Walmart digital code that's going around right now, it's like 25 even.
That's not bad, because that would usually cost me 45. So you're saving $25 or
Yeah,
$20 rather.
$20. Yeah.
Hey, fucking $20 is $20, man.
Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna buy a regular 3 month for 15, and hope by the time my Game Pass expires, one of them sweet deals comes up where I can renew for a buck.
$1. Yeah,
Yeah,
they do that shit all the time. I have
yeah.
no idea how the fuck Xbox is making any money off of Game Pass when they do that
People
shit.
probably buy the game sometimes, dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
they didn't. They didn't buy fucking Gears of War. Nobody did. They all got it on Game Pass.
That's true.
The sales on that game are terrible because everybody got it on Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's got to be making them money somehow.
Because there's a lot of people who subscribe to Game Pass and then never do
Monthly.
anything with it.
Yeah.
Damien, one of our friends, he has Game Pass. He doesn't even have a fucking Xbox.
He has PC.
Yeah, he has PC, but it's not a good PC though.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, I can't play Gears of War because it's not it's too
It's
hard on
too
my PC."
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like, "Oh fuck, dude. Well, they're definitely getting your ass." You know what I mean?
They
Like,
are, dude. Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck. It's like they're putting one over on him.
yeah, dude. He's paying $50 a month, $15 a month, and probably not
Not really playing
really
it.
using it that much at all.
Yeah. And then you got the people who forget about it and then it renews and they go, "Ah, it's only $15, whatever." And then they
Yeah,
forget about it again. And
just like
then, oh shit, like 6 months later.
there's probably a quarter of people who have Netflix that like barely ever watch Netflix. You know
Oh yeah, for sure.
the way it is. I barely watch Netflix. I only watch Netflix for the shows that come out that I like. You know what I mean? Like BoJack or
Yeah.
House of Cards before all that crazy shit happened. I didn't even watch the last season of House of Cards because I was like, well, fuck that guy,
Yeah. Right.
uh, and shows like that. And then like, so there's probably like 8 months out of the year where like I barely even turn Netflix on, and they're getting all of that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's true. And they don't have to fork out any money to pipe the signal to your house.
yeah,
Because I'm sure it comes down to that. They have to be fucking. It has to cost them some money with the internet service providers to pipe
yeah,
shit to your house.
yeah, yeah. Plus, they're spending a ridiculous amount of money, like making all the like the Netflix original shit.
Yeah,
They just spend way too
The
much
Witcher.
money on that shit. The Witcher, dude. They,
That
they
looks cool though.
they announced the second season for that show before the first season's
First
even
season is even
out.
out.
Because
It looks cool as fuck though, dude.
it does look dope. It does look dope.
They had to have tested it somewhere and been like, here's the numbers on all the test subjects,
Yeah,
Mr.
everybody
Corporate
thought it was
CEO.
fucking amazing. Who watched it already?
Yeah, and then I just imagine some dude in a suit stamping season 2.
Yeah.
Get it going!
What's
Fucking
that actor's
smoking a
name?
cigar.
Superman actor. What's his name again?
Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
That dude looks insane as
He's pretty close, man. Like
Oh, I'm not
young
saying
Geralt.
he looks weird. I'm saying, yeah, he does. They're like, people are like, "Where's the beard?" Well, it's like,
Well,
it's
that was
not.
the end of the fucking
Yeah,
shit
that
right
was
there.
the end of the trilogy. Like he
Yeah.
was young at one point, and I don't think he had the beard in the first two games.
2.
Actually,
He didn't. It was just 3.
yeah, it was just three. Uh, Henry Cavill, dude, that guy is fucking
And he
that
plays
dude
The Witcher, dude.
is fucking jacked, dude. That is the epitome of a male body right there.
Geralt?
Well, Geralt and Henry Cavill, like that
Oh,
dude, like him and well, obviously the fucking Rock. I don't know what the Rock does besides work out
steroids.
all day, every day. He probably does steroids.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Henry Cavill
Why
looks
wouldn't
like
you?
a guy who doesn't do steroids, though.
He probably does steroids too, dude.
Maybe he does.
None of those guys got to get tested. They're not in any fighting.
Yeah, but he
They're
has
not in any
a body
sport.
where it's not like super yoked, but it's still like pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
dude. Steroids do that, dude.
I don't know.
The steroids will hook you up, dude.
Yeah, like fucking huge Jackman.
Yeah.
Every time he was fucking Wolverine.
All those guys have done steroids. Have no doubts in my mind that all those actors, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, all those motherfuckers have done steroids at one point. I'm not saying they're on it now, but I'm saying they've all done that shit.
Still does insane stunts for the Mission Impossible movies, and he's like mid-50s now, right?
Yeah, it's called steroids,
Yeah,
dude.
he's got to be on something.
Look, because like
Jackie Chan does all his stunts.
I looked into this shit because like I have asthma, right?
Yeah.
And like when I get really bad asthma, I take a type of steroid.
Yeah.
But it's not the kind that gets you jacked.
Yeah. It's just there's different kinds of steroids, yeah.
Yeah, but I looked into this shit and I'm like, is this an anabolic steroid? No, it's not. It's some other kind. Blah blah blah. So I started looking into this shit and it's like, dude, all these guys have used it at one point. There's so many different kinds of steroids that it's like they had to have used it at one point, dude.
Yeah.
You know, either to get better, like, oh, they got injured, or hey, a role's coming up and I gotta cut weight. Like, if you want to cut weight, do some fucking prednisone, bro. It's like meth, you know?
I wonder if that's how Christian Bale got so skinny for The Machinist. Remember
Yeah,
how thin he got for that movie?
probably meth. I don't know. I'm
Bag-
sure some of them
like
have
a
done
bag
hard
of
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not regulated. They're just actors.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to go piss in a cup to go act in a movie.
True. That's crazy.
Yeah, so like when everybody's like, how did these people, they got this crazy instructor, this guy from fucking whatever, and it's like, dude, they probably
Well, like
fucking shot
Mac.
him in the ass too.
Well, like Mac from It's Always Sunny, like he was like really fat, but he said he did get a personal trainer and did it the
Yeah.
healthy way. So I don't
Yeah.
know if that's true or not. It could be true that he.
It could be.
It could be that he didn't shoot anything up. He just fucking did it the right way. You know,
Yeah.
those shows
I mean, there are
are a
substances
year
in
in
like,
between, you know, like
yeah, a year is a good
sometimes
enough
a
time
year
to
and a
do
half,
that.
2 years. You know, It's Always Sunny is not like it's always
It's
Sunny
not on a
is
schedule.
like Rick and Morty sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick and Morty took like 2 years one time, and then it was like a year and a half another time, and yeah.
And it's been a real long time since 3.
Yeah. So
No, season 2, season
what
3,
you're talking about?
season
Yeah,
4
season 4 is the new season.
for Rick and Morty, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah. It's Always Sunny just finished its 14th season.
14th.
And
yeah, I'm pissed that Hulu just keeps fucking around.
Yeah, they do not show that season until like the next season comes out almost, which sucks. And I was like, fuck
Yes,
that.
it
I'm
does.
buying the new season. I don't care. Like
How much did you spend?
I spent like $20. I was
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna do that then, dude.
yeah, it was like $20. I didn't buy the HD version. I bought the standard def.
Just regular, because you're not there for the fucking sharpness.
Giant visual masterpiece. You know,
Yeah.
half the time they're in this dark bar. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no fucking action going on where you need the HD or 4K. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'll buy the standard def digital version. It was like $20. I was like, good enough. You know what I mean? And I get to watch all the episodes now that the season's over with. And I did.
That's cool.
I watched like throughout like 3 days. I watched the 10 episodes. Not gonna spoil anything.
I want to go into this blind.
The best.
I saw you talking about it, and I was like,
yeah. I'm not gonna say anything about the episode. I'm just saying when you get to it, I thought it was the best episode, and the name of the episode is "The Janitor Always Mops Twice." That's it. That's all I'll say. You know,
it's got to be a Charlie episode, dude, just because of the the name.
Yeah, it is a Charlie episode.
Charlie's the best.
The way they go about that episode is like, oh my god, this is amazing, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But I will say I enjoyed season 13 a lot better than this season overall. I would say.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, this season did have some good episodes here and there, but I felt like the previous season
was better.
Overall had better episodes back to back to back. But I still enjoyed it. Obviously, they're still gonna pump out more seasons.
I hope so. I mean, every time I see something about it, it's like, I don't know. If it goes, it goes.
I think they signed a renewal up until at least season 15.
Okay.
So like next season might, unless they get renewed again, next season might be the last. But that's
Yeah.
still an accomplishment in itself if they stop at 15.
Oh
That's,
yeah,
that's a good long time.
yeah. It was going from 4 by 3 to 16 by 9, dude. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, that show's been going on for
quite a while.
quite a while. Probably like, 15, like 14 seasons. It's
I
probably
would
been
say at
like
least 15 to
17
16
years.
years
Yeah, 15, 16, maybe 17.
because of the hiatuses in
Yeah.
between sometimes.
Yeah. So that's a long time to have especially a non-animated show.
Yeah,
Obviously
exactly.
Simpsons, is animated, so they just had the voice actors. Some of them have died off recently, but
Yeah, a lot of them.
yeah,
Fuck.
but it's still trucking 31 seasons.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is insane. And I think, there's going to be a time where they obviously want to stop and try to do like different shit, but right now they're still.
No, man, they're owned by Disney. That's just a cash cow.
Oh,
They're
I was
just gonna
talking about
keep.
It's Always Sunny.
Oh, it's always sunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, fucking now that fucking Simpsons is owned by Disney, it'll probably be ran into the ground forever and always. Just because
I'm gonna die before The Simpsons is over.
probably that
Yeah.
that that's probably a fact. Even if they're like, you know what, it's not on TV anymore. It's a Disney Plus exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see them doing that to where it's like, all right, it's not on Fox anymore. It's only on Disney Plus. Like you
And
have to watch it here.
I wonder how long their deal lasts with like Universal because they have a whole Simpsons land at Hollywood.
Yeah, and that was my favorite part of going to Universal.
There's one in Orlando, right?
Yeah, Universal Studios Orlando. They have a Moe's Tavern. They have a whole Springfield, but
Yeah.
Moe's Tavern with Duff beer and Duff Light.
Yeah, dude, they have that here. They
And I
have
fucking drank Duff beer, dude. It was awesome. And I
yeah,
have
like
that Duff hat that I've worn on the show quite a bit.
how how are they gonna handle that? That's like
Yeah, that's a good question.
or have they handled it and been like Universal, you can have the theme park rights to the Simpsons.
That's the weird thing is that there's different rights for, there's like, oh, this is the theme park rights, and then you have the merchandise
Television,
rights, and then TV rights. It's all
movie.
like, yeah, and then the movie. They're all like kind of split up, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, because Universal Studios, I think, still has a Spider-Man ride as well.
And it's like didn't they have a whole Marvel Island?
No, they turned that. Yeah, they still have a few Marvel characters on there. Like the Hulk ride, I think is still there. Yeah, the Hulk ride is definitely still there. Uh, and then yeah, there's a couple other Marvel.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird how that works. They had
Yeah.
they have the Simpsons ride, which used to be the
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future ride. Now it's the Simpsons ride. Yeah.
Fuck them for doing that to Back to the Future.
That
Fuck Universal.
Back to the Future ride was awesome, dude. But I will
Man,
like I did enjoy my time with it being the Simpsons ride. It's basically the same thing, but they changed the graphics for it to be Simpsons.
yeah, they need to change that shit back.
Yeah.
Back to the Future's way better, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of all time, kind of. Like, when I was growing up, bro,
One of the best trilogies.
I erased... I fucked up a VHS because I watched Back to the Future so much.
That's cool.
Yeah, like my parents were like, dude, you had that movie memorized. You would sit there and just say all the lines word for word. And I was like, I don't remember that, man. I must have been some weird fucking like weird ass kid.
Right. That's like me with Metal Gear Solid 1. I would fucking know. I used to know like every line of that game.
Yeah.
But all right, I think we're gonna do 20 questions. I do
All
gotta
right.
take a quick break, real quick. If you want to talk to the audience for a second, I'll be back in a bit. Or you can take a break, whatever.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. I gotta pee also.
Yeah, we'll
Just
be
take a
back
quick
in like
break.
1 minute.
Just fast forward.
Yeah, just fast forward. You'll see it. What's going on, everybody? Can you believe Rage 2 came out this year? I still can't wrap my mind about that. Wrap my mind around that. It came out around the same time Days Gone did. Days Gone was, I think, April 26th. It's like 2 weeks later or whatever. Great game. I'd recommend it so far. Like I said, I'm only about 6 hours in, but it's fun. It's some of the open world stuff with the Doom gameplay is a little odd, but other than that, it's yo.
All right. Oh, I should have grabbed a pen, huh?
Oh shit. I'll get it real quick.
All right.
It's my game this week. Oh, we gotta talk about last week, man. Or well, no, I guess it wasn't even a week ago.
Huh.
I asked a question saying, "Does this game take place during the Cold War?" And you said yes. And then
It
it turned
doesn't.
out to be, Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear
Solid
Solid 3.
2. No, it was Metal Gear
2.
Solid 2 Substance.
Yes.
That was
And it doesn't.
way. Yeah, I was saying I was asking that because I was like, is this Metal Gear Solid 3? Because if you said yes to the Cold War, I was like, it's Metal Gear Solid 3. And
I
that's
fucked up.
yeah.
I was fucking, dude. Look, man, we drink during this game, dude. I mean,
do.
during this fucking podcast. So sometimes, like, I drink more times than others, and by the time we get to that, sometimes I'm like fucking a little tipsy.
It's all good. I'm still gonna, yeah.
I'll chalk that up as a fucking no contest.
All right. Well, thank you. All right. I am ready to go. Hold on. Set up. Hit me with your first question.
All right, was this game made after January 2000?
No.
Okay, so it's before. I'm trying to think. When did Super Nintendo came out in like 95, right?
I think so.
Okay, is this the N64 PS1? Would it be Dreamcast generation?
No.
Okay. So it's going to be the Super Nintendo generation. Is it the Super Nintendo generation? Super Nintendo Genesis.
Genesis, yes.
Okay. That narrows it down pretty good right there. So you got, okay, is it a handheld
No.
game? Okay. Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Because those are tricky. You'll fucking trick me like that. So
there's some crazy handhelds that came out, you know.
well, even like even just Super Mario Bros. Like the Game Boy version, you know.
Right. I don't think I would be that big of an asshole.
Okay, so is this game an exclusive?
Let me make sure. I got the Wikipedia.
I'm gonna start looking up my games, dude, beforehand.
Yeah, I usually have the wiki. You know, I know you don't. You're on your phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually like whatever game I choose, I'll like have the wiki pulled up just to like make sure.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's an exclusive. Yes.
Okay. Is it a Nintendo exclusive? Let's just get this out of the way.
No.
Okay, so it's on the Sega. Is it on the Sega Genesis?
Yes.
Okay. How many am I at?
That's 7.
7? Okay. Sega Genesis exclusive. It's not Sonic, dude. That's way too easy.
Yeah, way too easy.
Okay. Is it on the 32X?
32X.
Oh, okay, cool. Nope.
No, I'm like, wait. No, we said it's on the Genesis.
Yeah, but the 32X is like,
one of the add-ons.
Yeah.
That wouldn't also be called. I'm gonna give it away a little bit. The Mega Drive.
No, that's the original Sega. That was before the Genesis.
Okay.
That was Sega Mega Drive.
No, it is on the Genesis,
but it's on the old one too.
Yeah, I guess it's on the old one as well.
Okay.
So it's not on the.
Because the Genesis was the smaller version of the Mega Drive.
Okay.
The Mega Drive was a lot bigger. My homeboy had the Mega Drive, and then I got the Genesis. And then I got the 32X, which plugged into the Sega Genesis, right?
Yeah, okay.
And then it had a separate power supply that would power that. And then I would take Sonic and Knuckles and put it into that bitch, and then flip the top up and put Sonic 3 up in that motherfucker, and it'd be like this tall.
Holy shit. I never went that ham on my Genesis. I only played like regular ass Genesis games.
Yeah, dude. I remember my friend had fucking
like that.
The neighbor kid had fucking Resident Evil 1 on Sega Genesis.
Wow. Like because they had the 32X and then like all that.
No, dude, I just remember him plugging it in
Oh
like
wow,
it was a cartridge.
I didn't
I'm
know it was on the Genesis. That's
I'm
crazy.
pretty fucking sure it was on the Genesis, dude. Because
Mm,
he had the bigger one, dude. His was like fucking chunky. It was like square. Mine
yeah,
was like mine was like tiny.
I had both at one point. Like I had
Damn, bro.
like there was like one that I had for a while where it was like the big chunky one.
Fucking
No,
sipping tea, dude, with your thumb
no,
out.
not at all. It was really like it was
I'm
kind
just
of the
messing with you.
opposite actually, but because I kind of got into the Genesis like
And not in,
mode,
you're one of
mode,
those guys?
mode of games like well into the PS1 generation and shit.
Really?
Like I went back. Like I had the
Yeah.
PS1 and
And
then
then
I
you
did
went
it for a
backwards.
while and then I went backwards. And then
Huh.
yeah, it was kind of a weird thing, you know.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
I was always intrigued by the old games. Like I had a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, but for some reason I would go back and play Amiga and Commodore 64 games a lot.
I never really fucked with the Amiga or the Commodore 64.
The
Those were like
Commodore was a trip.
more popular in the UK, right? Like they sold
Yeah.
there.
Well, my stepdad, dude, he was like a computer guy, right?
Mm.
And when
That's
him and my
basically what
mom,
they were, like computers, but they played games, kind of, right?
yeah, this motherfucker, right? When they got together, it was my fucking dreamland
Oh,
because um I had a Nintendo and I was really into Nintendo. I was like, fuck yeah, this is tight. And when he moved in with my mom, he's like, "Oh, you like games?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I fucking love playing my Nintendo." He's like, "Check it out, dude. This motherfucker had like 10,000 bootleg games for the Amiga
yeah.
on
I
little floppies."
I bet. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely back in that time, it was way easier to like bootleg
Dude,
games.
he had a catalog he gave me. He's like, "Check it out, man. Like when I'm here, you can fucking come in here and like pick out whatever game you want and then play it." And then soon, when we moved into a house, it that computer was in the front room,
Oh yeah.
and I just had like 10,000 games that I could choose from. I just went through this catalog and was like, "That's a cool ass name. Like I'm gonna boot that up." And I would
Yeah.
just put this shit in the Amiga, and it would fucking boot up, and I'll have a joystick.
Yeah, I've seen videos of what like the Amiga and the Commodore 64, like the type of games they would play. Some of the games looked pretty impressive for the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
They did
I,
have
I was playing Road Rash on the Amiga.
yeah, and like for that time, those games like ran really well and looked pretty good.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Just being able to go back from
Yeah,
like the 16-bit era and then start playing some games that were probably 16-bit on but on a computer,
yeah,
you know. And you wouldn't use a mouse. You had this joystick and it was proprietary, just like it almost looked like a port on the front of a Nintendo, but you're
mm.
plugging in a joystick with like one button, or they had like weird joysticks where you would hold like this and they would have two buttons here, one here, and you'd be like fucking shit
Uh,
up.
oh, okay. That's cool.
Off topic, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good. So
Um,
we've established it's a
it's on
Genesis
Sega.
slash Mega Drive exclusive. Uh,
Okay. Is it side scroller? Do you go left to right?
yes.
Okay. And can you go backwards? Is that like, are you gonna count that as a?
No, I
Yeah.
won't count that as a question.
Okay.
Will you? Can you go backwards? I don't believe so.
Okay. Is it a brawler?
No.
Fuck. Because you can't go backwards in those.
Yeah.
At least the ones I'm thinking of.
Wait. Like I said, I wasn't counting that question. But I think this particular game you could go backwards. Now that I think of it.
Okay, because you can go left to right, but you
Yeah.
can't go. You can go right to left,
Yeah, I think you
back
could
to where
go
you came from.
backward. I think you could.
Okay.
Now that I remember playing it, I do believe because there's like secret shit that you can find like before you.
Don't give it away, dude.
Yeah, I think you could go backwards again. Yeah.
Okay, so it's Sega. It's not a brawler. Do you shoot in this game?
Yes. That's 11.
Okay, so it's Sega. Shooter, side scrolling kind of game. You can go back and forth. Is it do you I can ask like 4 questions right now. Okay, do you have a big health bar at the top? Like do you have a health bar at the top like to show your health?
That is a good question. Let me look up a picture of this game real quick just to make sure. I don't think the answer is yes, but I just want to look up an image real quick.
Do you have some kind of health meter at the top of the screen?
At the top of the screen, from what I am seeing,
No?
it's a no.
Okay.
Oh, let me count it. Okay, there we go.
Is there like a insert coin thing where it's like player 2? Is it a multiplayer game? Can you
No,
play with other people? So it's
no.
single player. Where am I at?
That's 13.
Okay, it's a single player Sega game. Back and forth these. You can shoot. Is this do you play as some type of hero? Are you like a Marvel DC superhero kind of deal? Are you a superhero?
No, I would say no. You're not like any comic book character or
Yeah,
hero.
that's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, no,
It's not a comic game.
no.
Okay.
14.
And you shoot
Mm-hmm.
and it's side scrolling. Okay. It's not, is it like a traditional side scrolling 2D or is it more like Castle Crashers? That's what I'm trying to get at. How would I ask that? Is it 2D in a 3D space?
Is it 2D in a 3D space?
You can walk up from the top, down, and around, but your character is a 2D sprite walking around this 3D space. Whereas Mario is just straight 2D.
I would say it's closer to Mario than Castle Crashers.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's no.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I was thinking the Punisher, dude. For some reason. Okay. Where am I at? 16?
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sega, on the Sega, size, you can go left and right, more like a Mario's. Is it a platformer too?
Yes, there is platforming in it.
Okay. And you shoot.
Yeah.
Fucking shoot. And you shoot.
I played a lot of this game on the Sega Genesis. I know that probably doesn't help you, but it's one of
No.
One of my faves. I don't think I ever beat it though.
And you fucking shoot, man. I can't get over this. Okay. Platforming, you shoot. Are you an army guy?
I would say no.
Mercenary army, like one of those, like, I'm
No.
from the fucking.
No.
Okay. 16, 17?
17.
Are you a human?
No.
Oh, I think I know where this is going. If you okay, this is 18.
18. Yep.
This one?
Yeah. Or no, the next question you're asking is 19.
Okay.
So you have one more question, and then you have to guess.
Do you wear sunglasses in this game?
No. No.
Oh man, I'm fucked. I was gonna say, is it Cool Spot?
No, it's not.
Oh man, because it's a side scroller. You can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't shoot. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you gotta guess. Gotta go through the clues. It's Master System / or Mega Drive / Genesis exclusive.
Oh, this is where I guess it.
Platformer, shooter. Yeah, you gotta guess it. Platformer, shooter. What else did you get out of this?
Platformer shooter,
Not
more
a
like Mario.
You're not a human. It's more like Mario.
You're not a human.
You can go back and forth through the level.
Rayman?
No. Have you
What
ever
is it?
heard of a game called Vector Man?
Kind of.
Yeah. I was kind of worried about picking this game because I was like, does he know about this? Like, not a lot of people know about Vector Man.
I was more of a Nintendo kid, dude. I had Sega and I had all that shit, but I stayed mainstream on the Sega side, you know?
Funny story about Vector Man.
I thought it was Cool Spot because you're not a human. You're fucking the 7-Up guy.
Like a robot looking dude. He's definitely not a human. He's like made up of little orbs. Like his body is.
Oh yeah, I fucking remember that game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude with like the silver mask looking shit.
Yeah, dude. What the hell?
You like shoot up. You like the first boss is.
And you swing around.
Yeah, there's like swinging around and shit in it. There's platforming.
Fuck.
It's a good game. I played a lot on the Genesis for sure.
Yeah, that was a good game, dude.
Funny story about Vector Man. Xbox was going to bring Vector Man back, but ultimately didn't because they thought people would confuse Vector Man for Master Chief. It was around the same time they were doing Halo. Yeah.
Why?
The robotic look they were doing. I think they even had like a
like a side by side.
Yeah, like type of deal. Like they had this game in development at one time for like the original Xbox, but they were scared people were gonna like confuse him.
Confuse the two.
Yeah. Really weird. Yeah, Vector Man. I believe it had 2 sequels, or did it have 1 or 2 sequels? It only had 1 sequel, and Vector Man and Vector Man 2. And yeah, it was a fun game. I enjoyed it.
That game was cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Fuck. I was close. I think I was close.
Yeah. Cool Spot.
He's not a human.
Would you consider Pepsi Man a human? I mean, I guess he has man in the title.
Nah.
Pepsi Man's still like something else.
Yeah, it's its own thing. Yeah. Just like Cool Spot. Like, what would you call Cool Spot, dude?
Yeah, definitely.
What? Not a human. Not an animal. Not a robot.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's a spot with with sunglasses on, dude. That's why I said, does he wear sunglasses?
Pepsi Man. That shit
So
still slaps, dude. I don't get it. But yeah, that was it, Vector Man. Good game. And I guess we can stop it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like it, share with your friends, do all that good stuff. Like I said, we got one more video this year that'll come out near the end of the year. We'll probably point that at, get that down within the next week,
yeah,
and
you're going on vacation, dude.
yeah, vacation. I'm going to Spain. It's gonna be a good old time. Get to see my brother.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be
Come back in one piece. Don't do something that I would do.
I can't guarantee that, but I've already been in Spain once, and I came out alive, so it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys. Oh shit! I gotta open a beer for this one. Cheers.
Knock up a Spanish chick, dude, and then you can stay out there.
Right.